Hello guys, I'm Santo and welcome to this particular channel. And in today's video I'm going to talk about how to start Chips Mwitu business. Chips Mwitu business. I'm going to start talking about it as at now, but before I start, I'd like first to introduce you to this particular channel if you are new. In this channel what we deal with how can you start your business, and we focus by featuring different businesses maybe that you can pump money into them and start. Then the other thing we do is we try to help you with but your particular knowledge or skill that you have in exchange for cash. And the last thing that we do in this particular channel, we try to feature different challenges that are affecting businesses and how you can cope up with them so that your business can run smoothly, or if you have closed down, you can return back to the game and still make the particular profit in your business. Okay, that's what we do in this particular channel, and if you're new here, that's what you're going to learn. So make sure you have subscribed down there, hit on that notification bell, and we can continue from there. So you can do it now before we continue. Now I hope you have subscribed. Now let's move to our today's topic, how to start Chips Mwitu business. And as you all know, Chips Mwitu in English it's called French fries. So, and it's always prepared with a raw, I call it a raw material called Irish potato or viazi ama ukipenda in Kiswahili called waru. And this business is among the most profitable small businesses that you can start, and it's not that difficult. Anyone can start this particular business as long as they have that interest and passion to do it. So now let's begin. Now, what do you need to start this particular business, and how do you go about it? So follow this video till the end, and after this video you will be able to start this particular business without any difficulties. So the journey begins in the farm, whereby the farmer incurs all the cost. He plants, he he gives it all that it needs, including the fertilizer, the pesticides. Then from there, now the farmer releases that Irish potato or the waru now to the market. Now from the market, now there are different particular opportunities that exist there, whereby you can venture into anyone, but any particular opportunity that is there. But in this video I'm going to talk about only chips business, because it's the value addition of that particular Irish potato, so that it at the end it produces it's able to produce this particular end product, which is called a chips or French fry. Now I believe you have ever taken this particular chips, and I know it's always delicious and it's affordable depending with where you're going to buy it from. There are some who make it along the streets, and there are some who have made the eateries where you can just chip in and take something from it, and you chip in, you can be able to eat, or you can take away and go and maybe eat at your place. Although there are others who always order in their place of work and it's being brought there. I've seen some do that, and so it's really a business that when you start, you're sure of making good profit out of it. So first of all, as a business person, you want to start this particular business, you need to consider the source. Where are you going to get this Irish potato from? I know it looks tricky, but the first thing that comes into your mind where you're going to source it from is that particular farmer. Actually, if you can link up with the farmer, it's better, because the farmer will sell you at a good price. And it's better you maybe do your simple research to try to find out where are they planted, and if the farm is near you, then it should be an added advantage, because you'll be just going to the farm and picking directly from there at a cheaper price. Now the second people who you can go to and get it at a fairly friendly price is the brokers. We do have the brokers who A broker is just a mediator between the farmer and the end user, and that's why I told you there are various opportunities that exist here. You don't need just to do this particular like chips business, but you can venture into it in a different way. But I'll talk about that in another video. But this time round, you can also talk to them, and I know you cannot. You're asking yourself, how am I going to talk to them? Yet you don't know even where to find them. So you can go to the market. You'll see these ladies who are there. They always pick from them, or these brokers come with lorries. They always buy from the farmer direct, but they distribute it to the market. Those ladies who are in the market, who you can find them, they are selling in small quantities, and you can buy also from them there. So you can source them from there so that you can go use it at your place, or where you want to go start that particular business from. Though the main challenge there is the price. You see, once the farmer has released it at his own price, there are these middlemen who put their own price, and before it reaches the market now, then the price will have just changed completely. So it's advisable that you try to buy low, so that whenever you're preparing them and selling, you can sell at a good price and make a reasonable profit out of it. So I can say the brokers can be, you can buy it from them, the Irish potato. Then if maybe you don't have that much capital to start, you can just go to the market and buy from these ladies or gentlemen who usually sell in small quantities. And I'm sure you can start with it, because it's a must. You need to have this particular raw material, which I always call it like the Irish potato or the waru in Kiswahili. You must have it first before you can prepare the French fries. Now that we have known where we can source and get this particular Irish potato from, now what next after that? So after that, you can now look for a place. I know it looks a bit tricky to some of you, but you can look for a place, and by a place I mean now your financial muscle will determine the place that you want. So if maybe you're starting small and you don't have that much capital, you can opt to go to like the road reserves or the streets. I believe you have seen these ladies who are there with small display, an umbrella and a few chairs there, and people are just still buying. So it depends with your financial muscles. How much do you have, and how much are you willing to put in your business? So if you're starting small, you can identify a good place where you can set up your table or that particular umbrella and the few chairs. Actually, you can just buy them to shops that are near you. We have the supermarket, which you can get that particular umbrella. You can do it online, and plastic chair. Actually, that is cheap, and you can set it there. So there will be, okay, you'll be stress free, but I don't know for how long, because sometimes they will want to do the road maintenance, or maybe the government will come with policies which might disadvantage you. So it's okay, you'll have ventured into it, but it will have some challenges which at some point you will not control them. So now the other thing, if now you have money, now if in terms of place or location, you can find a place. Now you can rent a room and make something called an eatery, whereby now clients will be coming in and they will be taking their meals from there. So there you don't need to worry a lot, because at least you'll be paying rent, and you're assured that tomorrow I'll still be here and I'll keep on doing this particular business. So those are two particular aspects that you can do. The first one I've said, the road reserve. The second one, you can pick your own eatery that you can afford. So you don't just go somewhere because it's an eatery, just go there, have a room. You have to consider also the rent that you have and the kind of cash that you have. Is it really, will it be able to pay that particular rent and start the business again? See, there is no need for you to just go hire a room, and after acquiring the room, everything shuts down, so that the room is there but it's not helpful at that particular time, and from there you're just wasting time. So it's always advisable to start where you can and do what can be done at that particular moment. So the two places can work. Then now that you have found a place, now you need some also equipments to use, because actually you will need knives where you can be able to, you see, the Irish potato, when it comes, it's always round, so it has to be chopped. So as you chop them into various sizes, you'll need some kind of machines, or actually you can just hire manpower, or you can do it yourself depending how you are and the demand that is there in the market. So it's actually, you have to do it. Then you can use also, in terms of making them, you can use what we call, I always call it a deep fryer, in terms of frying the chips, like a deep fryer. That is if you're in an eatery. But if you are outside, you can use a small jiko, or a jiko that uses sawdust or firewood. That will really be important, because at least you start low, but you are sure that I'm gonna make that particular profit in that particular day. Then you'll need things like display. Most display are needed in the two, so that when customers come, they will see what you're selling, and also the food stuff, they will be a bit safe, they will be protected from maybe dust and so on, but they'll be on display, they can be seen. Now the other thing that we have, then you need the ingredients that will be used to making the particular chips. I know we all have different ways of preparing it, but at the end result, it's that just French fry, and how it tastes now depends with you. So in terms of the cooking oils, I know there are many things that you can just use to cook. You have cooking oils, there are different categories, but I prefer you try to also value, or try to look into the health of people. Try to look to do something good, something that it's at least healthy for people to take. Then it's at that point that also we have to understand that customers like a clean place, so you must ensure the place is a bit clean. And if it's in a room, in an eatery, you have to understand that you need furniture. So you need furniture, like you have the tables, you do have the chairs, you need some lighting. You can also put a system and fan, so that the room can be clean, and people who come in, they are really enjoying that particular place as you serve them their meals. So that's all you have to do at this particular point, finding the location. And also the location comes with particular equipment and the furniture, so you have to sort them out first. Now that we have brought the Irish potato in, we have made the chips now. So the other thing is, now if you are in an eatery, if you have hired a room, the other thing you'll need to go, you have to go for a permit. Now that's where there is some difference, because your business is formal. You have to go to the department that deals with either if you are in different counties, you can go to the Department of County, which deals with revenue, so that you can be given a permit to run, or a license to run that particular business. It's always good, because when you have a permit, you are not that. When you have a permit, it's easy for you to run, because you believe nobody will come to interfere with your business. And like if you don't have a permit, whereby when they come, they will always be on your neck, and they can really choke your business, or at some point they can close their business. Then the important thing in this particular place now is these people who deal with the health. We call them the Bora Afia. I believe you have heard something of that. They always do a crackdown, and actually, if maybe you are on the road reserve, because some counties we have seen that they are really interfering with their business, if you are doing road reserve, because they think maybe it's not unhealthy. But if you are in interview, you need to have that clearance certificate, and they will give it to you, so that you can operate also peacefully. So I'm not trying to discourage you, maybe if you are doing it in a road reserve, no, because your business is just a business. But at the end, what is it giving you? Is it able to give you profit? So it's always key to look at that, so that at the end, it's money that counts, nothing else. And also the health of people, because whatever you are doing, you are touching food, and food is also meant for the people and for their health. So you have to consider the health of people. Now we have done the thing of the permit. Now we look at the aspect whereby now the packaging, you need to have the utensils. Now packaging, we have the wrapping papers which you can do for like takeaway meals. Then we have the utensils like the plates and maybe other particular items that will be adding on your menu, something small like juice, so that at least you can boost your earnings. If maybe you are in an eatery, you have the tomato sauce, you have to do all that so that at least customers can be comfortable as you serve them. Then in terms of the pricing, I can say that pricing is good because you have to have a fair price and ensure that your customers get that value for money. Value for money, that's what I mean by that is, if I'm coming and I've bought something, like my money, okay, the money that I've given you should at least relate to the quantity of what you are giving me and the quality of what you have prepared for me. That's what I mean, so that whenever I go there I'm satisfied and say that next time I will go there. So you should not just do business and hurt people, because people, they have feelings and they will run away. Actually, if they find some better place, they will go. So you have to find a way of how you can be keeping this particular clients, so that from there at least that relationship can continue. The other thing is, when locating this business, if maybe you are not in a busy place, you can, if maybe you can access the university or a college that's next to you, or just a school. You see, many of these young people, they like the snacks, so they will always come, they will crowd, and at some point you find that the demand is so high, so that even you said that even you cannot meet that particular supply, and from there you'll have to increase that particular production so that you can meet that particular demand. So that's all in this particular section. Market, you have to ensure market is there and you're sure to make this particular sale. So the other thing I can say about this particular business is that you have to do also your mathing. I call it mathing, but it's record keeping. You know, how much have I bought this particular Irish potato, the expenses that I've incurred, and after sales, what have I made. So it's good to keep record, because it shows you where you are and where you are going. It shows you the profit that you have made in that particular day, and it's really good because at least you can monitor and manage your business. I can say that this business, it can be done by anyone, as I said earlier, and as long as you believe in yourself and you have the right requirements, and at least you have that passion or interest in doing this particular business, you are going to do it. The other thing about this particular business is that it's value addition. So it's about your recipe. You can divert, you can change your recipe as many times as you want, as long as the customer is going to get that particular taste that will bring them there. You must be at least try to be unique, so that people can say, in that particular restaurant or that particular eatery or in that particular place I bought this particular chips. They are just good. The menu is just perfect and their recipe just amazing. You can try to be just unique in the market. That's what I can say. So in terms of the chips business, just to wrap up, is that you can sourcing the Irish potato, you can source it from the brokers, you have the farmer, or in the market. After that, now you can look for a place. We have talked about the place now, either a road reserve or an eatery. Make sure the place is well, and you have to put the furniture inside, of course. And also, if maybe your place is hidden somewhere, you can put some painting and a signpost showing where you are. And the other thing we looked at is the equipment that we're going to use. Then you have looked at the permits and the requirements, maybe the government regulations that are in place, just to be safe when you're running that particular business. And there we have looked at the pricing and the aspect of bit marketing. But marketing in this particular business, it's a sure thing, it's there, so you should not be worried in this particular business. Then I believe that's what I had prepared for you in this particular video. And just to tell you that any business before it starts with a plan. And what I'm doing here, I'm trying to lay a framework so that when you follow it, you can start this particular business easily. So when you look very well and you check whatever you have been following up, then you're sure everything has been captured and you are good to start this particular business. Now, I believe you are ready to start this particular business. I know there is this question whereby someone will ask, why have you not put that particular budget? I don't like putting that particular budget, because when I put here my figures, maybe, and you have your cash or your capital does not even go to that particular hand with whatever I put it here, will be discouraged and say, I don't have that particular cash, and so let me look for some. Yet with the small capital that you have, you can put in this particular business and just start it easily. So that's why I don't like putting that particular figure. But if in terms of the consultations now, I can really break it down for you. But for now, I'm just covering a video that I'm cutting across every person. Either you have your money but it's not that enough, or you have money and it's enough, so all of you can just start this particular business. That's the essence of me doing this particular video. Now, I talked also about my first line, or in this particular video, I've talked about something that we call the opportunity that exists between the farmer and the market. We do have many opportunities that exist there, and Irish potato is not only for French fry. We have other things that are in this particular chain that you can make also good money out of it. So I'll be talking about those particular, I think, opportunities that exist maybe in future in this particular channel. So you have to be sure to have subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out. So that's all we had for you in this particular video, and I can just tell you that we are planning to shoot, or we are shooting more and more videos on different businesses. So be sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and share. You can share with your friend, share it with your family, and there are many good things that are coming. That when you check our videos, you can go also to our video right now and check. We have featured different businesses which you can start, and if your business is not among the ones that you have featured, I can say you can just in the section below, comment section below, you can say just, could you feature this business? And also if you have a question, you can be able to ask in the comment section below, and I'll be sure I'm gonna respond to it. So that's all I had for you in this particular video, and there is more and more videos covering different businesses that are coming. For now, I'm Santo, as I said earlier, and I'm a business consultant. For now, let's see you in the next videos. Bye bye.